Hey folks, Evil Pajamas here with another Civilization 6 video, and I'm going to be doing a new segment called Spoiler-Free Map Seeds. So, in the details below, you'll find a map seed, and I will share what you can generally find in the potential starting locations without actually walking around and spoiling the map for you. That you can be the very first to explore, just like Christopher Columbus. So, with the map seed in the details below, we'll feature 3 different starting spots. So here, let's get started with one of those 3 starting spots. So if your dream is to start a virtual Pittsburgh where you can build a stadium at the intersection of 3 rivers, then this starting spot could be one of the 3 starting spots that you get on this map. Pay no attention to the fact that that is actually 2 rivers. Since I am the tour guide, we're calling it 3 just so we can make the Pittsburgh analogy. And just like Pennsylvania, you'll get to start with some mines on the outskirts of town so all of your rural people can work in those mines and get black lung while making a very productive city for you. So here you'll have access to fresh water, coastal water, bonus farming resources, and then a lot of flat and not exciting land. But what you can't see here, and what I'm not going to show you, is that there is a jackpot of diamond resources somewhere nearby this starting location. You can also expect to find at least 1 nearby AI civ and 1 city-state. Also, you could expect to get an early civics boost by finding a second continent pretty nearby. Last but not least, if you wanted to settle your second or maybe third city near a natural wonder that you can't pronounce that infrequently erupts, I believe it's called Ijekafalejival, then you're in luck. Somewhere within medium-ish walking distance of this starting spot, you'll be able to find that natural wonder. This is a perfectly reasonable starting location, and unbeknownst to you, someone else will have gotten a much, much better starting location that starts within a few tiles of a completely broken wonder. But you'll be happily building your civilization along with this pretty reasonable starting location, probably all the way up until the medieval age before you even realize that that other civilization got a really great starting spot. So that's it for this particular starting spot, and we'll move on to our second possible starting spot for this map seed. And now on to our second featured location for this map. Now you'll notice you'll start with 1 less wheat than the first location, but to make up for that, you'll start right next to a diamond mine instead of having to walk around and look for diamonds. You'll also get some gypsum and salt thrown in there for good measure. Sounds like gifts that you'd bring to baby Jesus, but I believe those were frankincense and myrrh, so I would not have been a very good wise man. But I would have been a good map tour guide. Now, this location also features nearby rice and whales. Now, if you opt to move down and settle on right on top of the mine, this location practically pays for itself. You'll be rolling in the money. You'll also notice, though, you'll probably be a little bit short on food should you do that. But hey, tell your people to buy some food with all that money they're going to be rolling in, or eat diamonds. This location does not showcase any natural wonders to speak of, but you'll be having nearby city-states. You'll have not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 city-states to find, and really no nearby AI players. It won't be quite as isolated as our last jackpot location that we'll be going over, but it is a pretty isolated position and only connected by a small land bridge to the remainder of the civilizations for the most part. I think that you share your part of the landmass with 1 other civilization. So if you're lucky enough to get this spot, you'll be rolling in money and have plenty of space to sprawl out. With that said, let's move on to our last featured location on this map. Alright folks, and here's the starting location that we've all been waiting for. Here is the greatest starting location on the map that we are touring. Now for you nature lovers, don't get distracted by the deer and cow and sheep and the lush landscape around here and the pearls off the coast. No, there's a pretty big hint on this map that there is something much more epic nearby. Now if you're watching on a tiny screen or on 360p or something and you can't see it, I'll give you a hint. It's the hex in the southwest corner of your field of vision where you spawn from. a pretty big clue that there is something that you might want to migrate for here from that starting location. If you're fortunate enough to have selected one of the civs that gets this jackpot of a starting location, the hits don't stop there. No, this starting location also features a continent all to yourself, with no AI around to interfere with you at all. And you'll also have 2 city-states nearby. Sorry, you're out of luck for getting the third for the political philosophy, so you're just going to have to make do. So I know with the other locations, I told you exactly what wonder you could find nearby. But since this one has a big spoiler indicator from the starting spot, I am just going to leave that a mystery for now, and you'll just have to figure it out. But it is a really, really awesome wonder. It would fall in the A to S tier on anyone's list for sure. So if you roll this starting location, you are going to have an awesome, awesome game. So that's it. That is the first segment of spoiler-free map tours for Civilization. Hope everyone enjoyed, and if you liked the content, please consider liking and subscribing. Have a great weekend, folks. Evil Pajamas out.